How's everybody doing tonight? It's 11 o'clock on the dot. My time. Okay, so it's evening. It's nice. Okay, it's nice and relaxing. And we have what positive things are coming to you. Okay, so we're going to take a peek into your future. And we're going to look at the positive things that are coming to you. Okay, so this should be a positive read for everyone. All right, let's see how that goes. But either way, this is a request, and it's from Wildcat. Okay, put the pom poms. Okay, like I'm on a high school cheerleading team. Yay, the Wildcats! I guess Wildcat is telling what positive things, what possible things are possible. I say anything is possible. Okay, what positive things are coming to you? I feel like anyone after winter could use this type of reading. It's just that simple. Okay, but overall, oh my god, the Discord's going off in the background. I don't get that. That one's freaking me out. It's not my Discord. It's my kid's iPad in his living room that I'm fucking dinging. Alright. It's different. So certain sounds will wig me out. Okay, no, it's the Discord. Sorry, I'm coming back. I lost focus. Okay, God, it's freaking me out. Okay, so for what positive things are coming to you, we have, hold on, these are so hard. Okay. The Bardo, the Lover, and the Seed. Okay, interesting. Seed. Okay, so that's definitely about something new. Okay, so positive though. That's pretty positive. I mean, the Bardo's a little down, but either way, it's gonna be about 15 minutes per shuffle. 15 minutes or so, maybe 20. 15 to 20 per pile. Either way, and I'll see you there. Positive things. I mean, the desert card. I mean, why is this in positive cards? You have to see how this unfolds. Mhm. I mean, listening to music, maybe something positive. But this one's gonna sing something to you. So elaborate. Okay. So that one didn't bother me. It's energy. You can read the energy of things, and I'm like, okay. Oh, sticky. It's that one sticky card, isn't it? Okay. It's that bong water. Okay. You don't realize the bong water is on like one card out of the deck until you have the action. Okay. Oh, the owl. Something positive? The owl? I don't know. I want to say think coming to an interesting thought. My shuffle is strange. I don't care. It's fine. Oh, hello. Sports people. I rarely ever look at the number. I usually just look at whatever chat's going on. This is when I try to remember if I fixed my chat. Oh, I don't know. Oh, but Discord's going off. And that one kind of bugged me. I don't understand though. I'm here all night. I'm here all night. No, but I'm actually here basically all night doing whatever. And then there's no Discord messages this whole time. But now that I start filming, now they're going off. But they're not really quite fully bothering me. Only some of them. I don't know. The timing, I guess, is going on in my mind when it happens. Okay. That makes me think of an interesting story. I cannot get into details because it is entirely too, what is it I can call it? Not a profanity filter. Not a disclaimer. I don't know, some type of terrible content. I don't know what else to call it. This is terrible triggering content. I don't remember, but either way, it's got a lot of that in it, so we won't go there. But the timing while I was doing it, it ended up being like I was telling a horror story that was true. That was true. Okay, so I'm telling this girl, I'm sitting in the shelter at the table. We're at the smoking table. It's like I'm here. It's like I'm there again. Like, but no, okay. I have a strong imagination. Let me tell you, right? It's crazy. But so I'm here. I'm sitting at the table. My friend is there. We're smoking. We've like been outside probably for 5 hours because what's 5 hours in here as opposed to 5 hours in the kitchen? It's the same fucking thing. Let's do it outside where I don't gotta breathe. It's COVID, right? So it's like we like to pretend. I was out there literally at least maybe 10 hours a day. If I would be out there till closing time. They closed it at midnight on my ass. They legit told me if you don't come in by midnight, we lock the doors. I'm like, all right, well, what happens? Can I just like knock and come and open it? They said, no, there's a lounge chair right there for you. There's a cushion on the inside. You can get cozy. And I was like, it's the winter. Are you kidding me? It's the winter. What the fuck? What kind of shelter doesn't shelter you? Oh God, these people are crazy. They're like, well, they'll probably make an exception, but it wasn't like a definite they would. They probably would. And it's like, no, they won't for me. I'll have to like bring a stranger and be like, hello, please let me in. Hi, I'm coming in. Hi, sorry, I knew you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't open the door for me. Right? But yeah, that place was whack. But anyway, I'm sitting with my friend and I'm telling them the story, right? I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we have to do peanuts chat. Okay. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. This happened, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, wow. And we're both like slowly leaning slowly leaning in, looking and discussing. And I'm like, and then this happens? And then she's like, oh my God. And then I was like, oh my God, if you piece all this together, yes, we had smoked a lot of weed. Hey, that's all we did in the tent. Hey, fuck that. So I'm like, if you piece all this together, I was like, blah, blah, blah happened. And then boom, okay, a shitload of snow on top of the tent. I want to say at least like a foot and a half of snow because it was like blizzarding nonstop. It was literally during a blizzard even. And it was one of those key moments where, I don't know, the world shifts. Fuck no, the snow just all of a sudden falls and slides off. And it's a lot of snow. So, and it collapses behind me of all things. Okay, it could have happened on that side or that one, but no, it happens on the one under, and it hits me in the back, and I'm like, and it caves it a little, and I'm like, oh my God, it's trying to kill me. I was like, I think I'm right. I'm freaking out, and then my friend's screaming. She's like, ah, and I'm like, it's okay. It was just the snow, but I think I'm right because that's some fucked up timing. I was like, I'm freaking out here, and she's shaking. I'm like, I don't want to go inside though. I was like, I kind of want to smoke a cigarette after all that and another joint. I'm hella stressed. I was like, let's go for a walk. And, but yeah, that was an interesting night. I solve crimes on my downtime. I mean that. Right? People don't believe me, but I do. How else do I pass the time? I don't know how long I'm here, but I'm just here till it's done, and I'm passing time till that takes. It's a long wait. My mouth is dry. I'm considering picking up chewing bubble gum. I kind of never liked gum. I like blowing bubbles. So it's like you kind of have to have the gum to do that. But blowing bubbles, it's like you kind of gotta be on your own, chilling. Like there's no good place for blowing bubbles. I've noticed only when like I'm by myself. Everybody else complains. They always complain, or I don't know. They complain and they wait for it to get stuck on your nose. Like you blew one this big and you care that it got stuck on the nose. That's what you care about. Okay, you care about, oh, it's just stuck on your nose. And it's like, well, yeah, that's kind of the fucking aftermath of blowing a bubble the size of my head, bird brain. But so it's like, yeah, not very nice. I my cards. They slide. Oh my god. Okay, this one I'll accept. It actually flipped. Oh, that's what I was thinking about bubblegum. I was literally thinking about this card. Things are about to get very juicy. Because this deck was talking about Hubba Hubba. Hubba Hubba thinks we think of Bubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba? Ah, fuck these cards. But yes. My favorite chewing gum. They don't sell it in Canada. It's the pink one. I think it's like pink mint. Something like this. It's like 1 billion years old. It's like one of the first bubble gums known to man. The little 5 pack for 25 cents of pink, sugar-free, carefree gum. Poof, I remembered the slogan. All right, the sloganeering. It stuck. It worked. But yes, carefree, sugar-free gum. I loved that one, the pink one. It was just classic bubble gum, I think, but it was like a bubble mint. Oh, it was really good. I don't know how to explain that. Oh my god! And then oh my god, no. Okay, I almost want to take it back, but no, I really do genuinely love that bubble gum. It's like my go-to, but they don't sell that here. Don't sell any of that shit here. I found Big Red the other day, and I was like, "That's like a novelty." I bought it, and I didn't even eat it. I like put it aside. Like, hello, Big Red. What happened? There's a problem. Oh, hi, Wildcat. I had a problem with my server. I don't know when you said this, but either way, hi. I hope you're doing good. It's 11 o'clock for me. I don't know what time it is for y'all. But yes, my actual like most favorite is I want to say rare gum. This is like a seeking gum where you have to go like to candy stores and things like this to find it. Okay, you have to browse places. It's like comes in a tube and it's like toothpaste, but it's not like toothpaste bubble gum. I find this randomly while browsing the world and I'm like, oh my, I love you. I'm buying this. I don't know what flavor that is. Tutti frutti? Fucking I don't know. It has no specific flavor. This gum is amazing. Okay, you gotta like out chew it, or else it'll just fall apart in your mouth. Yeah, yeah. So it takes you back to being a kid. I love that gum. I'm trying to remember last time I even ate that gum, but I think it was at the one store. How old was my kid? My kid was like 9. So how old would I be? Enough. I was like 29. Okay, so yeah, I was 29. Okay, 7 years ago. Like 7 or 8 years ago. Last time I had Tutti Frutti bubblegum. But all other forms of Tutti Frutti are meh. I don't think I should use these cards for this read. Those cards are never positive. All right. I can find the positive spin sometimes, but not always. Those cards are actually very angry. No, like they're funny though. Well timed sometimes. Oh, the Discord's going off again. I think I'm on the last. No, I have one more. And I think that's all I want. Yes. This is the last pile. It is. I don't know how long it's been, but it feels like it's been forever. It really does. Ah, okay, let me take a sip. My hand is still itchy though. Okay. My voice. Okay, so, okay, I'm back. Hi. This is what positive things are coming for you. Okay. So kind of like what positive things I guess you could look forward to, things like this, stuff like that. Stuff to look forward to, even something that's positive. So, option one, goodness, the angle is breaking my wrist. Option one is the bardo. Option two is the lover. And option three is the seed. Okay, so go ahead and pick your choice. And I'll see you at your pile. It's probably going to be about 15 minutes per pile. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I can find the positives and things right now. It's hard to tell, but I'm actually in a down, okay? I feel like everything is like got some shade to it, and it's like, I gotta look for the positive. So this is actually a really good read to do because I have to look. I'll pull out my little magnifying glass and look. But yeah, so I want to say 15 minutes. I don't think I got. I don't think I'm gonna have a lot to say. But that's life, all right? I'm a Pisces. Leave me alone. Fuck, dude. I'm so tired of people giving a fuck about what the fuck I got going on. Yeah, if I ain't asking for the help, I ain't asking. Okay, so what positive things are coming to you? Option one, hold on, I'm coming, hold on. Pow. Option one, something just fell. That makes me think of when you drop a credit card by accident out of your purse. Oh, God. I lost my purse the other weekend rescuing a dog. So I was like, wow, what a fucking life. I lose my coin, my coin purse of all things. It wasn't my entire purse, which is like nothing but snacks and a change purse. But yeah, I lost my change purse. And I literally was like, how? I'm not that type. I don't lose. I don't. Like, I'm like, this literally hasn't happened to me since I was 17 years old. I remember the day and never forgot it. What the fuck happened here? And I was like, oh, that's right. There was a random dog. And I dug through my purse looking for my emergency rope. Okay. I don't know why I have it, but I needed it that day. And this dog was really cute. Okay, so I was like, I know someone owns you. You're just too fucking pretty. Your fur is amazing. Okay, it's super shiny. It was like a purebred brindle pit. It was so pretty. Okay, he had spots. His name was Rocky. I figured it out because I found his owner. But I lost my fucking coin purse doing it because I ended up having it on my lap. I didn't know, and I stood up for the dog and went to approach. Dropped it on the floor. Fucking had no clue. So that might. Oh God! And it's the thief card. My heart for you. Maybe you think you lose something. Okay, that's not positive at all. That's what I'm saying. I need help here right now. A lot of fucked up shit happens to me in life, and I've had a collision. But no, it ended up being graceful. I ended up going back to the store because I literally had to figure out how this could have happened. I said it can only happen by getting up from that dog. It's the only way. I go back and I go to it was at a corner store and I'm like, this ain't gonna be nowhere. I was like, gotta pray here. Oh, have faith that somebody turned it in because it has no money in it. Why would they want to take it? I guess this is the one day I had no cash on me. Left all my cash at home. So I was like, there's no enticement here. It's the fucking coin purse for this poor woman with diabetes. Let's just give it back. This is what I'm hoping when they look in there and they see my little card and shit. Lo and behold, it's there. So I want to say, did they even look? No, the fiver. I had a fiver. I said they can keep the five. I'm like, they can keep the five as a finder's fee. I don't care. Buy yourself a beer. Let's get you my shit. Okay, so it's like I don't know. I reason with things. So that's why I said you might be something that's very. You might be someone. Now that I've gone through the emotions of dropping that card, straight up triggered me. Okay, flashbacks of a traumatic experience that I just had to go through. So it ended up being great though. So that's why I said I have a feeling you went through something terrible and it's gonna end up being great. Thief. Something about I don't know. You feel like something's been stolen. Or maybe you worry about thieves. I don't know. The thief card? I don't see how that could be positive at all. All right, I'm trying. We're gonna have to skip that for now. There's nothing positive about that card. Okay, the Bardo though, music. Okay, so maybe you realize there's nothing you can do about a situation, so you put on some music. What's the positivity? This is positive things coming to you though. Music seems to be a positive thing. All right, maybe it helps you. I want to say meditate, relax, something like this. With the Otter card, I feel like you have something to look forward to. And you have a reason, I guess, to feel like this right here. I feel like I don't know what it is, but fuck, it triggers me. You're staring at a trigger. I don't know. But either way, you what's positive? I don't know. Someone took something from you. Maybe you realize that. Maybe you realize that someone stole something from you. We got the owl card. And once you realize it's been stolen, I feel like all you gotta do is maybe okay, that's what it is. Because listen, it's not how I get there, people. It's what I say when I arrive. Okay, so the thought train has parked for a minute. Yeah, someone stole something from you, and you figure it out. And I feel like this is positive because it gives it back. I don't know. It makes you get it back. You somehow get it back because I don't know. You take notice. I don't know. Maybe you prevent something. That's hella positive if you prevented someone from stealing something. Oh, look, the music card. Okay, so yes, you're definitely gonna listen to some music. This is very positive. How is it positive? I don't know. I had my meltdown like a month ago. All I had was my music and my mouth. My neighbors don't like me, I'm sure. They look at me like I'm strange, and I know why. I'm like, I am strange. All right? Cyclamen, resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. Under the thief card, that's why I said I feel like someone straight up stole something or took something from you. And the positive thing is it was a good thing. Okay, that's positive there. Resignation. That makes you think about quitting a job, or it could be losing a job. This is positive. This is making me think of those things where, like, you don't got nothing positive really going on. You might not have you might not be losing your wallet. Okay, you might not be having crazy shit happen on the daily, but your general tone is that you don't really got nothing really. All right. So it's like you would like some positivity. That makes me think like you might not be having a lot of negativity, but you're not really having any positivity. Right? This card's kind of bland, you know? It's not very bright. Okay. So we have create space for a new love. Okay. Next to romance. So this is for all piles. So it's like that's kind of a general hum. I feel like with the otter card, it's like my it's like the mirrored version, the opposite, the reversal to the rabbit card, which is like super, which is what, like the ace of wands. Okay. So it's kind of like the opposite of that. It's like the ace of no wands. It's like there's not a lot of romance going on in your life. I feel like you don't really got much going on. With the owl card, okay, and then the wolf. Okay, and the starfish. Okay, I could go on forever. I feel like you're a loner. All right. People don't quite get you. With the star card, you're different. All right. Just that simple. So I feel like that makes it hard to find new love. So I feel like maybe I don't know, maybe something was stolen. Maybe you're with resignation, that makes me think of work. So that makes me think of being someone who's in love with their job. Okay. They just love their fucking job and they're putting it down. Resignation. They're saying goodbye to what they no longer need. So even though they love it, they're putting it down. I don't know. And it's to seek something else. So this is what's positive about what's coming for you. I feel like this being the owl is going to be get a little more fiery, I guess. Okay? You're still going to be alone. It says, listen, all these things are alone. I'll let you know the minute it turns. But we have created space, though. So I want to say, get ready. Maybe fluff up some pillows. Make a pillow person, you know, and create a space for a new love. And it's got an underline under it. Okay, so it's like a little sassy. Okay. So I want to say if you haven't been in love in a while, I feel like you're gonna fall in love. Okay. Okay. When a thing hurts your eye, when I talk about love and I read that line, because it happens kind of often, you read the front, it always puts my mind in a perspective of love. And when a thing hurts your eyes, don't look at it. So it's like an ugly situation is what we'll just title it. Okay. But when things hurt your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. And when it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so, so much, the universe. Okay, so that's why I said, whatever you've done in life, it's hurt your heart. Okay? I don't know. You've had your heart hurt. You're not really trying to get your heart hurt. I feel like you don't listen to nothing. Bardo, maybe people try to romance you. With the music, I feel like that means you don't. You like listen to music. I don't know, like you're not listening to that. I don't know. You don't listen. The owl card, there's a reason why you're alone. And I feel like you're probably okay with that. But like you're looking at this thief, like, fuck that. That's fucked up. I'm alone because of that thief. I don't know. That makes me think of someone stealing your baby, stealing your man, right? Taking something precious from you, something you love. All right, resignation, stealing your job, even. All right, but they stole it not because they were good for the job. That's why I said if it's a job out of job, you were the best person for that job. That was basically that job was made for you. This is romance. That's your soulmate. That I mean, that position of partner was for you. In some fucked up universe, the world gets flipped and you feel like you've been robbed, essentially. Are you literally robbed? I mean, maybe someone broke into your house and took something, and now you've done figured out who it was. Right? Maybe you've pieced it all together and you've applied all clues. All right, what year is it? I'm rewinding back to when my PlayStation got stolen. Okay, I figured that one out and I got my justice. All right, yes, the kid got suicidal over it and everything. But it's like you don't steal from me. Like, well, why would you steal anything from me? And don't worry, I'm suicide rescue. Okay, I was born for that job, so I end up not even knowing that and preventing it. And I'm like, oh, well, that's nice because yeah, that's pretty stupid. Oh, but I've done it before. Oh, well, then this ain't my fault at all. That's a you problem. Maybe you need to stop putting yourself in situations that make you not want to be around anymore. Fucking dick. All right, bye. I'm glad I did what I did. You're a sloppy bitch, and I'll do it again. All right. Justice delivers itself, is how I see things. So that's why I say, if you're worried about it, my positivity, listen, if Nikki can give you the skinny right now, everything eventually works out how it's supposed to be. So if this doesn't actually come back to you, or like you don't get to keep your job, or if it's a romance, you don't actually date this person, because they can maybe be busy doing something else. Maybe they're not even dating. Maybe they're just unavailable and they're not allowed to date. I don't know. Okay, like maybe like literally, I don't read for kids. So it's like that's got to be like some controlling shit, even though they're an adult. All right. But the Bardo, I feel like there's some positivity to look forward to. Either that or you didn't know it and you were dating someone, okay, a minor. All right. I feel like you got trapped. We are talking about traps earlier. It's the only reason I'll bother to mention that. And I feel like if you didn't know, now you knew. All right. But yeah, abundance. So I feel like blessing in the skies, you don't understand, you dodged a bullet. All right. But if I feel like maybe, I don't know, open, if thief card, you dodged abundance. Yeah, no, you're going to get abundance for dodging this bullet. I feel like you avoided something. Okay. So overall, you get some abundance. All right. So what positivity do you have to look forward to? Honestly, you prevented something from being stolen from you physically. All right. This goes a little deeper because all my readings do. I always go too deep. All right. Abundance. Goddess of abundance, divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. Okay. So that makes me think you have fortune to look forward to. Fortune comes in many forms, though. So I don't know. If you have creator's block, your resignation is going to naturally fix because you're going to go back to work with whatever it is you create. Because with the music card, maybe you create things. Okay. And the bardo, maybe you sing. As I said, maybe you make music. Okay. Grounded. I feel like, yeah, no, you're gonna get grounded. That makes me think if you're having creator's block, you're gonna get grounded and that's gonna clear up. So that's pretty positive for you. And rejuvenation, reawaken, and then stand stronger. As I'm saying, you're gonna grounded, rejuvenation, and then ooh, prosperity. That goes with abundance. A prosperous business with riches and success. Okay, so I feel like anything you apply for business, as I said, this most of this, the only reason we speak on love here right now is when it's mentioned. So romance plus love, that's what I said. For the deeper portions, I feel like some of you feel like, I don't know, that makes me think of like feeling like you lost your true love. You lost them. I don't know. So maybe you're just looking for them and you want to look for them. Thief, you feel like they've been stolen. That's like on a deep level, like on the side burner. Like, here's life going. We're going off on this branch right now, and we're discussing your job. But overall, over here, the main one, I can clearly see that. So I feel like if it's coming out in the reading, it's because you can look forward to that. I don't know. There's something to look forward to with that. You learn that it comes back. It's kind of like it's like the expression. Okay, once you let something, once you let it go, if it comes back to you, then you know. Okay, so it's like if it comes back to you, it's because it was your destiny. It was your true love. If it doesn't, then it was not. Okay, resignation. I feel like, but you can't wait around for that type of shit. Okay, a lot of readers try to get you locked up in some type of cycle for that. No, I'm all about spinning the wheel and trying new. We don't got a lot of time, people. Time seems long, but you kind of really don't got a lot. Right? And I'm a Pisces. I don't know, everything. I slow time and actually sit around and feel like, wow, 5 minutes took 20. So, oh hi, who's this? Oh hi, Rob. Sorry, my vision's a little funky. I got blurry eyes tonight. But yes, hi Rob, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you've been good. And I'm out of requests. So if you've had any requests on your mind or any topics, go ahead and throw them my way. I'd love to give it a shot. Okay. You always gave me some technical ones. I want to say very interesting ones though. Thinkers. So I appreciate them. I appreciate them. Okay, and I'm the reader. So either way, it's there. But grounded. So you basically, I don't know, I guess what that's been bothering you maybe in the background. You're gonna give up on that, go listen to some music. I don't know. Maybe this bothers you often. You're gonna constantly be bothered by this until you get resolution. So is there anything positive to look forward to? I feel like you get resolution. Okay. So, fuck. I don't have a time period on this. I honestly don't feel like a month though. I feel like this is within the month because the way I'm feeling, I'm like, come on, I am so bored. What is it? I'm like this otter looking around like, what is going on? This is so boring. Everything. I'm pretty sure I got ADD, but that's all right. I live alone. I can be bored and ask that question. That's how I've positioned myself in life. Okay. So conclusions are within reach. That's what I'm saying. You're literally going to get conclusions. Cyclamen, that's about breaking a cycle. With the owl card, I feel like you actually get put in positions to break cycles often. And I feel like this cycle has got you spinning. I don't know. Create space for a new love. I feel like, yeah, you move on. And I feel like you think it's maybe because it's taken. Maybe if you're heeding the advice with me. But the key card and the snake. Okay, so they very well could have been taken, but I feel like we're not gonna know. And I'm thinking about right, like what's coming up soon. What do we got to look forward to? Like within the week, maybe like a week or two. And I mean, a month is like that. I cannot. All right. I do not like to know about like when my parents would plan vacations and I know it's like 8 months away. I'm like, well, I don't want to know. Ah, I mean, like, fuck, I have to like forget it and then remember it. I mean, that's kind of what you gotta do. You gotta kind of forget about it. Conclusions are within reach, though. So that's about something else with abundance, your actual positivity. I guess maybe you get some closure on it. Maybe you're able to put it down finally and move on. And I say with the new love, I feel like you get to try new love, have new love. Okay? I feel like you're gonna like this new love, abundance. Maybe that is the abundance. That's what I'm saying. Okay, if I'm pointing to these cards, what these cards are saying to me right now, they're saying that you are in a cycle and you're ready to leave it and you're going to. And when you do, you have abundance. Conclusions are within reach. I feel like you know that you're leaving a cycle. Yeah, no, this is, yeah, like you're ready, you're leaving, you're ready, you're leaving. I feel like you're just waiting for them to slip up. I don't know. You're waiting for your opportunity, okay, to do something. I don't know, to play the music, to sing them the music. That makes me think you got evidence. Okay, listen, and you're getting ready to like basically make it so that you can finally discuss this with this person. So whatever this is, conclusions are within reach. You're gonna feel like whatever was taken. I don't know. You're gonna get conclusions about whatever's taken. I feel like with work, possibly with romance, not necessarily all y'all. A majority of you, no. And then some of you, I'm gonna say just general abundance. I feel like lots of eating, literally, like lots of snacks and chilling, right? Things are about to get really juicy. Okay. I have a little snack bowl in my kitchen and it's got juicy fruit in it. So, I'm saying snacks are a thing here. But fruit, it's a fruit bowl too. It's a snack slash fruit bowl. Right? So it's got juicy fruit in it and it's also got bananas and apples. So that's why you might get some fresh fruits, things like this. You might go grocery shopping. I need to go grocery shopping. These cards are trying to tell me to go grocery shopping. And I'm tapping out. I mean, the supplies are running low. It's time for me to re up. But yes, so when things are about to get real juicy, that's like watching a soap opera. That literally makes me think that, yeah, what's positive, I feel like whatever drama is going on in your life, you're just watching it, waiting for it to be over, like with the owl, like you're just kind of like swooped off to the side in the shadows, listening to music, watching all that happen, and just waiting for an opportunity. And I feel like that opportunity is going to let you leave that situation or whatever. I feel like maybe you feel like you're stolen. I don't know. All right, but that alone right there is going to be what's positive. I feel like you getting away from whatever the hell's around you that's making you feel stressed like this, because there's the stress there between those two cards. Someone's watching someone and they don't trust that person. So there's like, I don't know. That's what I said. And some of you, you're not involved. There's multiple types of people here, but we're all watching the same scene. This is interesting. It's like I'm talking to an audience right now. And I'm talking about the event, and then I'm talking to the audience. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know which one you are. You could resonate as the one in the mix in the news. You're either in the news or you're the one watching it go down. Okay, but afterwards, abundance. So it's like I feel like you know this is coming. So you got some positivity coming. If you didn't know it's almost over, that's your positivity. It is almost over. Conclusions are within reach. It is. I feel like this now, the energy, I'm feeling more cozy and grounded. I feel like, you're gonna get conclusions within the month. Okay, house, King of Hearts. Okay. Ooh, we're back to okay. So yeah. Right? It's fun for me to talk about romance because then I can imagine it. If I think about it, and I can imagine it, and again, if I can imagine it, then it can happen. Right? This imagination only works by logic. So that's why I say, let's create some space for a new love. That's why I say, make a pillow person. Not literally. I mean, maybe I am a pillow person. Everybody laughs when I tell them that I've had a pillow person for a very long time. I'm like, listen, what do you want from me in life? I like to hold a pillow while I sleep. Right? But yeah, the house, King of Hearts, I feel like maybe you're gonna get to retire your pillow person if you have one. But if not, I like cheered for you. Yeah, no. But yeah, I feel like, no, step by step, tiptoeing. That makes me think of sneaking. So something about sneaking around. Okay? Someone's been sneaking around. What's positive? I feel like I don't know. This gives you abundance. Whatever you see, whatever we all witness, whatever y'all watch, whatever happens, it gives abundance. That alone is giving abundance. I feel like it's giving that with the ship card. And that makes me think of straight up moving. These two cards together literally say moving to a new home, moving. So that makes me think of actual money abundance. And you are able to like move. You pack up and leave. Something happens that allows you to see something that makes you leave a situation and move. You want to move. I don't know if you actually do move. You might just leave and go on vacation. Okay, but I don't know. I feel like in the background, there's abundance. It's making me think like of holding something behind your back and hiding something from someone. Like you're hiding your abundance from this thief. And once you see that they really are the thief, right? I feel like you're already there because this card is pretty cold, right? but hopeful. And then you're like, forget it, I have abundance. I don't know. So I feel like you turn away from that like this, and then you see your abundance. This is what happens. So, what positivity do you got coming? I feel like that you're going to finally turn your back on a situation that was a karmic cycle, and it's going to lead you to your positivity. That's positivity enough, in my opinion. But you're going to gain whatever type of conclusion you need to close that chapter. Okay, with the owl card, I feel like you were right about everything, and you are all alone. So this is making me think like you thought you had friends and you realized that you don't. I don't know. The starfish, that's what I said. People try to take advantage of you. And with starfish energy, you'll know. Like, people know when people are taking advantage of them. Well, I mean, maybe not everybody, but I sure as fuck know. So it's like, I know starfish know because I know. But for some reason, you allowed it because of the starfish. That makes me think they actually somehow duped you, but not duped you. Like, I feel like that means they exploited you. They knew earlier. It makes me think of something that I was thinking of earlier. But basically, sometimes you meet people that are just very crazy, and they'll do something, and even if you show them evidence, like a video, even audio, video, actual physical evidence, they'll still say no. And it's like, wow, crazy. So, as I said, you have the key. Okay. You have the key. You have the evidence. And I feel like nobody knows you have the evidence. But now I feel like everyone's going to know, or at least I hope they know. All right. Because they should know. And just like that boy that stole my PlayStation, all right, they know where they belong for just stealing whatever they stole. So that's what I'm saying. This got really serious, and it's all because of evidence. Right? There's actual evidence, and I feel like this is the type of shit that you can't even go to the police for. So you have to literally just rely on faith that it'll work out. But you, in total, will turn your back and get your abundance once you walk away from whatever crazy situation you have been, I feel like, pulled into. You didn't ask for it. They literally just straight up lied to you. And there would you even if you were to call them on the lie, they literally would not. They would hold the lie. I've met people like this where they will actually hold a lie, even if you like show them something like, what do you mean? You're like right there, and that's right there. And they'll say, no, it's not. And you're like, okay, you're crazy. Someone take this person. So yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It helps you. You get some type of conclusion. You get something. I feel like you already have it. You have your evidence. You have it. All right. Maybe you don't know you have it. I'm telling you, you have it. Okay. I feel like if you're resonating with this, all right, clues. All right. The clues are everywhere and anywhere. The couch specifically. The color is blue. Okay. The kitchen sink. All these different areas. Okay, even the toilet. Okay, you'll see things. I don't know. Look for clues. I don't know what to tell you. I have to keep it vague because it's only if you resonate with that, because that's way too resonating. And you have to look for something positive. Okay, so the positivity is that I feel like you get the conclusions you needed. Okay, music. That makes me think of just turning on some music and saying "fuck it." It makes me think of okay, that's the end of the that's the end of the read. I hope that was good. Oh yes, the bell. Breathe. Yeah, no, just breathe. So maybe when you find evidence, if you're someone looking for some evidence, maybe when you find it, I say just breathe. Maybe wear rubber gloves. Okay, I went in raw. I did not care. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Putting that in a bag. I'm keeping that. Ain't stupid. So as I said, if you find something gross, you might want to use some rubber gloves because it's as gross as you think it is, my friend. Okay, so yeah, no, you have. Like, I see it as prepare now, ask questions later. I tidied up, took care of all evidences, put them all aside, packed them away, and then I figured out what happened. Okay, so it's like, yes, that's what I'm saying. There's something going on like this there, and you close your back to it. Man, that's interesting. I feel for you if you resonate with that. But listen, if you resonate with that, I'm like shouldering with you, like buddying you. Like, oh my God, you're gonna get closure on that because I'm dying to get closure on that one. I've determined crazy. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh yeah, this is what it is. I told my brother, I was like, it's like on Forrest Gump. I'm just gonna walk out the door, and they're gonna say she just ran. She just ran? Yeah, she just ran. Okay, and she's just gonna run. Where did she run to? She ran all the way home. Okay, so option two, the lover. Okay, so what do you have to look forward to? Love, a lover. I want to say exciting. Pow! Just fill the screen. All right, because I literally don't see any love. I clean for many, many houses. They don't love each other. It's about the way they sleep and hang. They don't love each other at all. They don't even like each other. It's like arranged. Everyone's got arranged marriages. It's like, and I'm gonna say a lot of people do it just because of regular old bartering. Like, oh, that guy's got a nice car. Okay, ooh, that girl's got some nice tits. Okay, marriage, cha-ching, barter completed for life. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna finally find a lover, not a barter. And the first pile is about a bard. Okay, that's funny, but that makes me think of a biter. Okay, like someone that copies you. I don't know. With the lover card, I feel like you don't find a lot of my earplug. You don't find a lot of love. Okay, but you're going to. So that's really positive. Okay. So that makes me think you're gonna find a lover that's very positive and fun, like a bardo should be. Okay, so the desert, yes, there's a drought. Romance, there's a tumbleweed here. Okay, you have not seen romance. All right, I want to say in a long time, maybe your entire fucking life. If you're like me, the thought of romance like knocks you over, and you're like, "Wow, I blew my socks off at the thought of something like that." Fuck. You know, how dry is life to where that stuff doesn't ever happen? All right, what world do I live in? Okay, so I feel like you're gonna get that love. You're gonna find it. Oh, the shark. Yeah, in reverse. This person's gonna be very sharky, but they're not shark natured. They're not a bad person. They're not bad. They're good. You're doing it. It makes me think of excitement, though. The woods. Be like the woods, calm, soothing, and mysterious, and full of life. With the owl's card and the woods. That makes me think of something with not learning, but it's above the grounding card. I was going to say grounding. It's kind of like grounding, getting some mental clarity, basically. But doing this is helping you understand something. You come to understanding. All right. And I want to say you discuss it with someone. That makes me think of like when you go on a walk and you actually just like sit down and you talk to like somebody imaginarily, not an imaginary person. That person exists in this world, but you're like doing one of those where you're talking out loud. You're thinking out loud to somebody. Okay. You do this. I feel like something like this. So this doing this, I feel like is very positive for you. I feel like as a whole, this helps you. Listen. I tell my kid all the time, it's not how you do it; is what you do. Oh no! Not again. No, no, my earplugs. Okay, but basically, I don't know if they're working, but we'll hope. All right, but I tell my kid I have damn, I don't remember. Earplugs interrupt me. Either way, I'll probably remember soon. But assertiveness, rise up, stand stronger and true. Oh, I remember now. So basically, sometimes people learn from listening. Okay, that's why there's an expression, you don't listen. Okay, that means that you don't learn. You repeat problems. So you're probably someone who doesn't repeat problems or likes it with the out card. No, I feel like you learn, you understand. I don't know. Maybe you don't even have problems often because you're the owl. But when you do, I feel like vocalizing it and listening to yourself helps you come to a understanding quicker. So what's positive about this? I feel like this somehow practices. If you actually, like I said, incorporate an imagination to it and you talk to someone specifically, then it actually practices telepathy. So, but I feel like you have to be in a space with psychic protection. Yeah, that makes me think that you might not be in a very comfortable situation to where you can just do that, be open. Maybe you do, you can, but it's like a fight. You have to fight for it. Like you got to build yourself up and just do it. And then once you do it, you're all right. But I feel like you need to get somewhere where it's open so you can just do it without having to go through anything to get it done. Like you can just be okay. I used to do this while cleaning. I love to talk to myself while cleaning. Okay. So work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So yes, I want to say there's a fear. I don't know, you have a fear of something. Oh God, that makes me think of talk. Okay, I literally just told you to imagine talking to somebody. The lover, that makes me think that you have a lover in mind. And you have to build up, you have to work through a fear. You have to talk to them. Psychic protection, they're hard to talk to. Okay, they're hard to talk to. For you, they're hard to talk to. The owl card. Mm, I don't know. This is like how they're looking at you, like, why aren't you talking to me? And you're like talking at them through the eyes. You're like, I am talking to you. Can't you tell? I'm speaking to you right now. Okay, through my mind. No. Okay, yeah, no. So it's like I feel like you can't. This the lover. Okay, so what's positive? Whoever this lover is, you're finally going to be able to talk to them. Protection. I feel like they were kept from you. I don't know, protection. You were being protected. You were being shielded from something. There's a reason, or you were shielding them. There's a reason why you were silent with this person, and they're like, you're like in love with this person. Okay, great, space for a new love. Okay, this is someone you've never kissed or anything, but you were like, ooh, okay. So I don't know who they are, but romance. I'm like breathing heavy. Okay, yes, I'm excited for you. Okay, prosperity. So what's positive? I feel like you're gonna find this. This is prosperous business with riches and success. So I feel like at work everything's good. I feel like if you're, yeah, with the Scorpio card, transformations that are gonna take place. If you've been having trouble at work, it's gonna get better. All right. Rejuvenation. If you've been tired, we're gonna start feeling less sleepy. And you're also gonna start feeling better, stand stronger. So if you've been working out, you're gonna start noticing. These are all positive things. Okay, grounded. Keep your roots and stand stronger like the trees. So I want to say, as I said, if you've been sleeping around a lot, like you're tired, you're finally gonna get up. You're gonna wake up to something. You're gonna get up. Fears. I feel like you get over a fear. Okay, there is a fear. I want to say with the shark card, because this person's a shark. They scare you. They're afraid they're gonna just rip you or rip your head off. Why? Why would they rip your head off? You're like, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. What did you do to this person? I feel like this person's thinking the same thing. Like, why won't you talk to me? Have you done something terrible to me? You must have did something terrible to be this silent. What the fuck happened to you? Oh my God. Yeah, no, you make this person worry. Positivity. You finally speak. I feel like, and this helps this person not worry anymore. This person's worried about you on all sorts of levels. They worry about you. I feel like they've circled around you, wondering why are you not talking? And each time they've circled is a reason why they've concluded it could be. And I feel like they go all over. They wonder why. Okay, they can't because there is. I feel like, and they might even ask you, "Is this happening? Did this happen to you? What's going on with this?" Okay, shit. Oh no, I need to finish this reading. Okay, but one enchanted evening. This makes me think of finally asking your crush out on a date. Okay, so I feel like your crush knows you have a crush on them. Your crush knows you like them. The shark card, they're a shark. They got instincts. They can smell fear, and you're working through a fear. So they smell it. All right, psychic protection. You might be like, no, 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 no. I wear deodorant. And they're like, no, no, no. This is pheromones. Okay, you do not smell pheromones. Your mind does. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. This person is sniffing out your fear, and they're like the lover. They're like, pow. So they're thinking, wait, why are you afraid of me? I'm the lover. What could it be? That's what this person has thoroughly snooped around and investigated you to the best of their abilities. Psychic protection, maybe just psychically. And if you think that you're psychically protected, I don't know. This shark is like a killer whale. This shark is Lolita, and she will jump over like Free Willy, and she will jump over that shield and crush you. There is no protection for this. The type of protection you seek is the type of protection that they own. So you can't hide from this person, even if you were to disappear. You cannot hide from this person. They work with energy. So that's what I'm saying. This person is literally thinking you did something to them. And they're thinking it's extreme or minor, but there's something. And they don't know what it is because they can think of so many different things. The shark, they're not just this beautiful, sweet swan, right? Swans go through things. Swans go through transformations. They don't become the swan. Okay. Everyone hates them growing up, but then pow, they're the swan all of a sudden, and everyone's like, wow, they're beautiful. They should do ballet. Okay. But it's like work through your fears. I feel like this person intimidates you. That's all it is. I feel like it's all innocent, but this person didn't with the shark card, this person doesn't I feel like this person doesn't get this person says, I don't got the luxury of dealing with innocent people. I don't deal with innocent people ever. So I'm the swan because I am the shark. I can be the swan. I can be innocent and chill and all fun because they can easily go right back to being the shark, which is what they I feel like they were trained to be. Like I said, like a killer whale, like Lolita, trained to kill. Okay? So one enchanted evening, the perfect night. This person wants to date you. I feel like you want to ask them on a date and they want to date you. So maybe they have asked you on a date and you said no. Maybe you never replied. Maybe you've ghosted them. Maybe you've ghosted this person. And if you have, energy reader, they are right fucking around you at all times. They're trying to figure it out. And I feel like it's because they got good reason. I feel like the shark card, this person was in reverse, and something brought them there. Okay? They're like, there's a reason why they smell these pheromones. They smell fear. They're like, why are you afraid? What's going on? All right. Psychic protection? No, not anymore. You might think you have that. They push it aside. They're like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. They're smelling something fishy. Okay. That makes me think you cheated on this person. If this is someone you're dating, if this is your lover, you cheated on them and they know. They're like, I don't know. They know. Your treasure is at hand. Oh God. Tarot Destroyer. Oh dear Lord. It's another one of those. I had a feeling too. That one reading that Preacher Poet requested, it was Why Am I Misunderstood? I get misunderstood so much by dumb people, and then they actually anger themselves. And now they're here. And it's like, listen, you're making yourself angry because you're misunderstanding me. Mhm. So now you know. And don't, Yeshua? Oh my, he's one of those. And you're preaching things. You're crazy. Okay, so enjoy yourself. Either way, sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, zippier, younger, richer. But more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on quite a few lists. So What positive things do you have going for you? You're going to work through this fear. You have a fear. You're going to work through it. I don't know. Grounded. I feel like you've been working on this. You're coming out the woodworks. I don't know. Your treasure is at hand. Grab it. Take heed. All right. Either way, let me see. With romance, as I'm saying, I don't know, something really romantic will happen for you, and I feel like that'll maybe finally get you the opening to ask for your date. Because I feel like this is just someone who like looks at you and like knows you like them, but they've never said it. And then you look at them and you're like, I really like you. And I feel like you liked this person more than enough to where you didn't even know if they liked you. I feel like you never, with the owl card, I feel like you might like a lot of people, all right? But either way, this person, you never told them anything. And I feel like they know. So they're like, why are you afraid? What did you do? So that's why I said they're worried you did something to them. When people do things to this person, I want to say for just because the people are usually very bored and pathetic. So they end up looking for people that are bubbly, like your friend here, okay, like your lover. Okay. They look for bubbly people to try to like be around somehow, even if it means causing drama. But it's just so that they can keep it in their life. Like they don't want to let it die. So there's that you might not like drama, you might like the peace and the quiet. Psychic protection, I feel like you might literally have you might do your own protection spells, mental spells. I feel like you are protected. You protect yourself. I feel like you might even be a shark too. With the owl card, you're like, you just don't talk. I don't know. That's literally making me think of like Big Bang Theory, making me think of Raj. Homeboy don't talk to women. He's got to like have a couple of drinks. He got to have a little buzz on him. Hey, gotta listen up. I feel like but I feel like I don't know with the shark card, maybe you don't get like this, but this lover. That's why I said maybe you like a lot of people. All right, maybe you crush on a lot of people, but this one, I feel like you never approached, regardless if you approach or not on crushes. She never approached this one, and I don't know. They come out the woodworks. That's what it is. They came out the woodworks out of nowhere, like pow, like the Kool-Aid man. Boom! Oh yeah. Okay. Prosperity. A prosperous business with riches and success. So this person's prosperous, the person you like. Okay. They come with things. I don't know. They're a good package. All right. You like them. You know this. All right. That's cute. But prosperity, what positive things you have? I feel like that's positive enough. Okay, coffin. I don't know. You wake up to something. You realize something. You sleep on it. I don't know. Maybe you're like, yes. And maybe you've told yourself that before. I'll do it tomorrow. Maybe you're like, I'll take care of it tomorrow type of thing. Or, you know what I mean? Like, as I said, but that makes me think you had a nightmare. Maybe you are sleeping on it and you're having nightmares now and you're thinking, I'm psychically protected. How am I having nightmares? It's like, listen, man, sometimes nightmares will happen and you won't even have them. I wake up with a panic attack. This is new. I've never done this. I wake up with a panic attack and I'm like, I had to have been having a nightmare, clearly, because I'm like about to start crying. And I am kind of like already have been crying. What happened in my dream? So I want to say, as I said, someone is literally attacking you, right? And it's not your lover, right? It's an actual shark, right? We got three sharks here, three kingpins. This is, oh, the snake, the queen of wands. Okay. So it's not, listen, okay, this tells you right here. There is two types of energies here. One is sleeping and one is the fucking nasty bitch. All right, one's a snake. One's a shark, like a snake in the grass. And one's like a sleeping beauty. All right, I want to say like a fucking, they ain't doing nothing but sleeping. I don't know. Ain't doing nothing to you. So I feel like this person attacks your lover, like legit, like goes after them, and I don't know. Maybe that's what the protection is. Maybe you try to protect this lover. You try to be the shield, but they're sleeping. Maybe they don't notice it. Maybe they're too busy and they don't notice it, or they don't care. I don't know. For me, a lot of people come after me, and I don't really quite get it. Like my boss, she like has days where she randomly competes against me, and she's like all out of breath, and she's all like checking on me, and I'm diabetic. I just came to work. I'm not really trying to compete against you. I'm kind of tired and I need a peanut break. And now I feel pressured not to because you've been competing against me and racing against me. And I'm like, what are you doing? Who does that? So, as I said, a lot of people trigger shitting people. I don't know why. I'm like literally eating peanuts in a granola bar and like someone's clocking in how much better they're doing than me. And I'm like, wait, we're competing. Hold on. Let me eat this faster. Let me try. All right. I didn't know. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. This person probably doesn't know. Okay. They don't realize it. Their mind is elsewhere, busy, sleeping. They might even literally be sleeping when it happens. And they have no idea it's even taking place. And it maybe gets covered up because there's a blanket here, but it all gets covered up. But basically, there is a snake in the grass, okay? And they're attacking you while you sleep. All right? Despair. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, it's caused you despair. What's positive? That's going to end. Something that I say about mental games, which is dreams and visions and imagination. This is all our mind, people, is it not? Okay. Some people can't picture an apple in their mind. Some people can actually picture the pencil and actually draw it in detail in their mind. Some people have imagination and some people don't. That lets you know it's a power. It's a source. It's something you can train or you're born with or not born with, whatever. Imagination is a fucking gift. All right. So it's like if someone is fucking with you, if you're having terrible dreams, someone's fucking with you mentally. Okay. Now it could be directly in 3D and you're not picking up on it. And then when you go to bed, you're processing it and it's coming out like a nightmare. Or you're just having a nightmare and this person's at a distance and they're mentally strong and they're attacking you and like wishing and hoping and praying this on you. So you have someone like this, but then you have your lover. So I feel like they're doing it to them too. Well, that's why I said your lover's sleeping on it. I think your brothers, if I was to interview them right now, lover, do you care if somebody's blocking you right now? Do you care if anyone shits on you and says anything? You'd be like, not really. I'm kind of just want to go to bed. Okay, that's your lover. Lover's like, I just want to chill. Okay, so but your lover's a shark, so they're like, but don't make me get out, don't wake me. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's making me think of a sleeping giant. Do not wake this person. This person doesn't do good to waking. So I feel like you might be someone that gets startled when you wake. I feel like your lover does too. So what's positive? I feel like this is gonna end. Your despair is over. The jig is up, people. It was fucking Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the fucking library. All right? It's obvious. All right? So I want to say, overall, I can't really quite get a specifics on the angle of positivity, like what it is that really brought you to despair. I feel like you're being driven there, like slowly getting pushed, like, and now your sleep's being attacked. So now you're like, oh, and if you're like me, you're waking up like, what is happening? Okay, you're getting angry. Okay, it's like Hulk. You don't want to see me when I'm angry, motherfucker. Like it's a whole nother entity. Okay, so it's like work through your fears. I feel like you have to talk to this lover, and when you do, I feel like that's nice. It's gonna help that. You need to do that. So that's positivity, like extreme. You talk to this lover. One enchanted evening, you might only get one night. Because you think you'll do it. Okay, you guys might have one night together. But I feel like y'all end up being together though. But I feel like you guys actually go on a date. Right? What do you do on this date? I don't know your speeds. My goodness. Maybe watch a horror movie. Okay, I don't know if you heard them scream, but they just screamed. That spooked me. But either way, there's prosperity with that. Progress will happen with your lover. Okay? I feel like your lover woke up to this maybe and they're on attack and they're gonna make quick work of this. All right, that's making me think of parent functions and brain functions. Okay, I study brain functions. Okay, I'm INFJ, so that means I'm boring and I'm a nerd. I am mega nerd. Okay, but for myself, and I like barely tell anyone about my mega nerd findings because I don't know. That's for the other people. But I do have it. I just barely share it. So with that said, this is making me think of parent functions. So some people they have a parent function. I can't really remember. It was so long ago when I was doing this, but they get up and they do their job. They don't give a fuck. It doesn't bother them. It's their job. It's like their brain function is geared to do this job. They do it. No guff, no scuff, no coconut butts or whatever. I can't remember. That does not happen. They do their job, right? But only if it's their parent function. So it's like if you were to wake this person up in the middle of the night and say an emergency has happened, they would literally, it's like they weren't even sleeping and they would know exactly what to do. They're like a robot when it comes to knowing this. But if you were to wake them and be like, hey, are you sleeping? This person's going to wake the fuck out. Because that's like really weird to them. Like, think about that. That's a really weird thing to do. So if they wake up to something weird, they trigger. So that makes me think this person sleeps really good. This person sleeps like an angel. Look at they sleep all the damn time. They just lounge around, flopping around all over the house. The couch, maybe the bed. Maybe they fall asleep outside on a lounge chair for fuck's sakes. But now someone has fucked with their sleep and they're angry. Okay, so because it wasn't a parent function that is getting fucked with, it's a snake. It's a trick. It's not it's for fun. It's not it's just to be mean. It's not like it's not for purpose. Why are you waking me? Why are you disturbing my sleep? Why can't I sleep? It's because of someone attacking me. I'll be back. And they like go out and they handle it and because it's their parent function. They go put on their shit boots and they go walk through there and they go kick that bitch in the pussy. All right? So that's the end of that story. Oh, 12, 12, perfect timing. I have to get off. Okay. But what's the point? Real fast before I get off. I was at Denny's in Miami. It's over. The meeting's over. Unless you want to stay for the story time. So I'm in Miami. I'm at Denny's. I'm with my kid. It's busy. The lady's like not very classy, this waitress. But I really like Denny's. They got good food. Right? So I'm like, hi. And she's like, would you like to sit over here? And I'm like, yes, I would. Thank you. Because I really don't want to be over there. It's like crowded and it looks like it smells. And there's no one over here. They're like, it's the bar though. Do you mind? I'm like, no, not at all. Actually, I really don't. I kind of like the quiet. And then what does she do right after that? A homeless woman comes in. Not a big deal. I see them all the time. She comes in and she's like, hey, so and so. I think the girl's name's Tammy. Hey, Tammy. And this is Miami. So you can imagine it just like a Walmart. Like a bad Walmart meme. This is the Denny's. And Tammy's only wearing a uniform because she's got to. She would look just like this way if she wasn't. Okay. So I'm sitting here eating not even eating it. I'm still looking at the menu. Tammy and them are kicking it over there. She tells this girl, who's obviously like a base head, like straight up base head. And she's like, here, you can sit right here next to this family. And I was like, oh shit, they're putting her here? Okay. She's interesting. Keep an eye on that one. All right, because people are crazy. And I'm watching her. She gets up. She's got a ramen, a cup ramen. Uh, the waitress comes, Tammy. She comes over and she's like, "Here, I'll bring you some hot water." She goes, gets her hot water so she can make her cup noodle. She opens it up. She's like basically doing her solid, letting her cook her ramen there. It's her homegirl. Okay, they go afterwards and they go smoke some bass behind the dumpster and they go to sleep after together. And I mean, like you can see it. This is their life. No shade. That's their choice. All right. But I'm watching it because I can't save people. Get real. So I'm watching this shit show, and lo and behold, she's shaking her bouillon packet, her chicken broth. She's waiting for Tammy to bring that hot water. Tammy brings her a tea. She's like, "Thanks, love." She puts the tea down. Like, hey, listen, episodes scar into my mind when they make no sense. Okay, so all of this is making sense. It's outrageous, but it's making sense until it doesn't. And so she's shaking it and she's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna get that bitch. I'm gonna get that bitch. I'm gonna get that bitch. And she's like looking around, fighting nothing. And I'm like, okay, hold on. I switched seats with my child. I'm like, you sit in the inside now. I was like, Mama needs to sit here. I keep an eye on that one. Who is she talking about? And then all of a sudden she stops. She's like, she does like a kung fu pose. She's a crackhead, mind you. She almost fell over. And she says, if I see her, I'm gonna kick that bitch. Pow! And she does like a karate kick and she's right in the pussy. And I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I open the menu. I'm like, she's just crazy. She'll be all right. She's gonna kick that bitch in the pussy. All right, where's my pancake? Let's get some pancakes. My husband's like, we're out of here. And I'm like, bro, it's Denny's. It's like, it happens. He's like, no, I can't do it. I can't eat around that. And I'm like, all right, let's go. So we leave. But either way, she was done. She did her hypothetical karate kick into the pussy, and she was done. She sat down, and Tammy came with her thing. She's drank her tea. She ate her noodles. She stirred it up. Oh my God, I'm only on pile 2. This is terrible. And I'm trying to get to something. Oh well, I will. They will understand. Either way, option 3, the seed. Shit, I was about to wrap that up. Tammy and her trashy friend. So I'm gonna say this is that's Miami stories. Miami's a walking Walmart. So what positive things are coming to you? I want to say maybe you're gonna move. Maybe you don't live in a crazy area anymore. The seed that makes me think of picking up and starting new somewhere, like planting a seed. So what positivity do you have for you? If you have a move planned, it's a positive one. It's good. Okay. Octopus, I feel like you've been planning it. Yay. So if you've been planning it, then that's a good move because you're like, you know what I mean? There's no rush to there. It's been planned. That's nice. So that's positive. I feel like, I don't know, the desert. I don't know. Maybe you live in a desert. Maybe you're moving to the desert. Either way, one or the other. Light. Look to the space between the trees for answers. So that makes me think that that's with seed in the light, that's like growing something in your mind. That makes me think of manifesting. So you've been, I want to say imagining. Okay, definitely imagining. This makes me think of a brainwave scan. Okay, you've been definitely your imagination's on fire. Okay, and with the seed and the lover, that makes me think of moving in with someone and starting a life with someone. Light. Okay, what's positive? Maybe you don't know this. The owl card, romance. Maybe you've been eyeing love. Create space for a new love. Okay, so I don't know. Maybe you're imagining a new love for yourself, and maybe this is you're imagining a new life for yourself. And I feel like doing that is the first step you need in making a plan. So that's positive. So that means you are going to be leaving. That seed's going to grow. That thought, the lover. Okay, so what? There's someone has their eye on you. What's positive? Someone's got their eye on you. You must be looking for a lover. I feel like this octopus isn't looking for a lover. This octopus is just sitting around thinking, hiding that it has a beak. And the owl has a beak. Okay, so I think owls and octopuses has some type of connection. All right, but either way, their energies match up here. And what's positive about that, though? I feel like that's what's the seed. I feel like that's going to grow. That's what's going to start. The romance. The drought is over. There's a drought. All right. Romance, new love, and after a drought. This is for everyone. Every pile. The clover card. So it's by luck. It's by chance. Okay. Wow. This is positive. Okay. I've done research and I'm a very good research and data analysis and processor for myself. So I'll share with you some research that I've dataed and processed and pooled and noticed. Okay, only successful relationships are ones that just happen by chance. That's it. Like you didn't expect them to happen. Okay, so I feel like going out and trying to find love, it don't happen. So I feel like you're not dating, but you end up finding a lover and you weren't even dating. Oh my God, 6 of Pentacles. This lover basically comes right to your door. You're like, oh, well, where'd you come from? Okay. Harvest. Maybe they're delivering something. I don't know, but they're good luck. They're bright. This is positive. With the clover too, you also might win something. Like win a prize, win some money, win a scratch off. The octopus card, it's making me think of that octopus that guesses the sports events. Right? You might gamble and win. I want to say good harvest. Maybe you do it a lot, but I want to say on your own. Like you are the octopus here. You don't go to the restaurant and ask the octopus. You just ask yourself. And you go with that and it works. Okay. With the light, I feel like that's true. And I feel like you've accumulated, like you've gathered, you've harvested something. Okay. So you've, at the very least, you put something, a plan into action, a seed, and it's grown and you're harvesting it. Okay, so and clover, it's great. You're ready to, I don't know, it transfers into being able to romance. I don't know, get romanced. I don't know. Romance is here too. So as the waves of the ocean are infinite and the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. It's like you planned a life out for yourself and you put it with 8 tentacles. Okay, you've been taking care of everything and putting everything everywhere it needs to be and doing everything you need to do to get all of this. And I feel like it's the package total. Okay, it includes love. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, okay. I want to say it includes giving love, harvesting, people giving you things. I want to say equal give and take. That makes me think of a relationship. A fair, like a lover that matches you, your match, right? Someone that fits. Okay. But you've been organizing your life for a lover. You've been creating the new space and getting everything ready like a beaver, getting them ready for a lover for your life. It's kind of like me, but I'm not making space in the home. I mean, ain't nobody moving in with me. Okay. Not after what I went through. Okay. In this home. Okay. That doesn't mean I wouldn't move in with anyone, but it definitely means no one's coming into this home and moving in here. All right. This is my precious. It's my one little piece of life. And I will always keep it. That's how I see it. So basically, you've been setting a life for yourself. And now I feel like the only thing left is love. Okay. And now you find it. So what's positive? Your harvest somehow helps you find this. You harvest something, you win something, you get lucky on something, and it attracts a lover. I say attracts because this person is walking by stringing a guitar. Okay, African violence, spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. Okay, so it's like that makes me think that, okay, you plan your life out. You're trying to manifest a nice life for yourself. Seed. It's growing. It's happening. I feel like that's positive. Maybe you didn't know that you're I don't know where you are on your life building plan. But I feel like most of you are just waiting on a lover now, and it'll happen by chance. And I feel like it comes after a harvest, and this allows you to be noticed, seen. Without this, you don't get to be seen. I don't know. They don't see you. And it's not because not because, like, I don't know, they just didn't know it. They didn't know. I don't know. There's a darkness here to it. This makes me think of a secret lover that they just, I don't know. They don't know. But then they see you, and then they know. And then the octopus. So with spirituality and time to connect with what you believe, I feel like your imagination, like I was saying, is key. It's power here with the key card and the snake. Okay, it's key. So I feel like whatever you have imagined is real, and I feel like you might actually have a particular lover in mind, but that's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you're not holding it though. You're leaving it blank. You're like a lover, and you haven't actually physically touched or found this lover in real life. Again, maybe with the 8 tentacles, maybe you talked to a lot of people, maybe you've looked around. All right, maybe you've given up on looking. I don't know where you're at. Spirituality, you might be already being alone. The owl card, you might have tapped back into being alone. But either way, you end up doing something like the rainbow card here. Something really nice. I saw a rainbow randomly in the sky yesterday. It was just a piece of one, not even a complete rainbow, just like a little tiny piece. And I was like, it's a little strange. I guess so. That's what I said. It's the guy looks like he's looking at a rainbow. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, it's something with your mind then, because this mind is a rainbow. You can see the colors. So someone sees you do something with your mind, harvest. I don't know. Okay, that makes me think that someone tries to harvest your thoughts, maybe. You have someone trying to harvest your thoughts, all right? It's not your lover. I know someone who cares about your harvest, whatever your harvest is, whatever your abundance that's coming, okay? But it's time to connect with what you believe. So I feel like if you had a lover in mind, but like you didn't want to fixate on that because maybe it's like that's like really specific. I don't know how specific you are, how accurate you are with your imagination here. But you had someone in mind, and I feel like you can believe that. It's time to connect with what you believe. I feel like that makes me think of telling someone. So I feel like yes, whoever it is you believed it to be, it's them. And I feel like they show themselves. Harvest. I feel like they were waiting for something to grow. I don't know. Something's growing. I don't know. They had to wait. There was time. They couldn't, I don't know. But they walk, it's like they walk right by you. I don't know. A personal issue reaches resolution. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like you've planned out your life and maybe it's all flowing and starting to take shape just like you wanted. Details are, blurry, but overall specifics, it's what it is. But on now all you have left is a lover. You don't have that. That's not happening. And it's like, well, you can't control love. All right. You can have a premonition, like you can have a feeling, a memory. So that makes me think you have a past life lover. And that's why you go to imagining this person as the lover because they're from a past life. So if you've had a few people that you can't seem to figure out who you should imagine it for, that's why you're like, forget it. I'm not imagining anyone. I just want a lover. And I feel like that personal issue of not being able to identify who the lover is going to be for you, it's over. That ends. Light, it's like someone shining a flashlight on you. Okay? Insight. Open the third eye to strengthen intuition with spirituality, and it's time to connect with what you believe. So that makes me think you have a connection to this person, and you'll know because they know. That's making me think of a mental connection, telepathy, octopuses, things like this, owls. All right. So yes, I feel like you definitely do. You're in connection with your lover somehow, the lover that you're planning for. So what positivity is coming? You're gonna identify this person. Like, and I feel like it's not necessarily because you got a lot of lovers in your life. It's just because maybe you, like I said, maybe you're just very trying to leave it open and you're just like swapping it out as you see fit, just because you don't really know what else to do. Nothing is manifesting with that at all. You're just kind of like, I don't know. It's like when you do math and you work out each problem, but then like you still don't have the main answer. You're like, okay, and it's like working out a word problem. You figure out all the answers, and then it's like, but what was the question? And now you have to figure out the real question. So it's like that's what I said. You've maybe narrowed it down, but either way, it's a personal issue. I feel like you don't tell anyone about this. This is private for you. So sorry, I'm telling everybody right now. But either way, you keep this to yourself, but it's because that's I feel like that's part of the mind game. I don't know. It has to manifest somehow. It has to have happened the way, like, I don't know, it has to manifest from your imagination. So it's like you'll see it manifesting and then you go with it. That makes me think that you're just trying to go with it. Listen, this is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to fixate. So you're doing everything right. That's why you're like, listen, I am doing all that. I don't and to the point where I don't get it. You're like, I'm even doing this shit for fun, like parlor tricks. And you're like that, you know what I mean? You're like, I don't get it. I make a demonstration. I don't know. You get it everywhere else but there. It's a personal issue and it's reaching resolution. I don't know why that's happening, but it stops. Okay? Earlier disappointments were just rehearsals for the great stuff coming your way. Never regret love, no matter how blind, it improved your vision. See? You got some blind love. Okay? No matter how foolish, it made you wiser. As I say, you keep it to yourself because I don't know, maybe you're shy. And no matter how generous, it made you more. So it's part of the process. So it's a good thing you did it. Hubba hubba. Ooh, and manifesting is very sexy, in my opinion. So that means you're mentally very, very sexy. Okay. So people notice this. That makes me think that you can even manifest looks. Okay, you can change your look up a bit, and I mean, maybe over time you could do drastic changes. Okay, if you don't know this, now you do. Right? Awareness is key with the key over here. Okay, so I want to say, I feel like you work all your little talents and gifts, bells and whistles, and you're waiting on a lover. You have someone in mind. You got someone in your sights, and I feel like you're right. You believe it, all right? But somehow you need to somehow reassure that. So this might be someone that you've tried in the past with disappointments. Okay, so you might have regrets about something with this person, all right? But you love them no matter no matter what. All right. So it's like that makes me think that you don't even know what they look like necessarily. Even if like that makes me think you think of it as a specific person. You have to believe it is that person. I feel like it is that person. All right. It improves your vision. That's why I said the easier the vision forms and plays in your mind, and I want to say, and the more like focused, not focused, what's the word? Immersed. The more immersed into your mental, like whether it's just a thought and you're having like a daydream, the more immersed you can get into it, I feel like that's the more because it's the more truthful. It's improving your vision. All right. So you have to go in blind. I don't know what you're going in blind for, but it's positive. All right. So that makes me think you don't know if this person loves you. That makes you think that you think you imagined it all. So that makes me think of a song in your head. But I feel like no, you didn't. I don't know. And you don't really have it specifically locked in as just one person. You're just kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like you're solving who's my lover. It's like a drama mystery. And like you're like, okay, it has to be one of these four because of the way the imagination process is taking place. The way the vision is playing out. It's got to be one of these people. They're the only ones fitting the vision. So I guess as time goes on, it's a positivity. You reach resolution. Gentlemen, Ace of Cups. That makes me think that they just come to you like, hello. And you're like, oh my God, it is you because you came to me. And I've been sitting here wondering how to get you to come to me. And you did it. So you're either thinking of ways to go to this person or you're trying to think of ways to get them to come to you. And it works. So I feel like any disappointments you might have had with this person in the past, okay, new with a little swirly line. So that's why I say you might have loved this person for a while. You might have had the hots for them, been in love with them, but y'all are new. Okay, y'all haven't crossed the slide. Okay, so earlier disappointments were just rehearsals for the great stuff coming your way. So that makes me think it's like the saying, like all other love was practice. It was all just practice for this love. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like you have someone in mind, and believe it or not, it's true. And I feel like your key will be basically through time, and the more you trust that what you believed in and go in blind on the person you think it is, I feel like who cares if you're wrong? But you do this, you make them the offer. I feel like it speeds it up. You wait around for them to make an offer. I feel like it could happen. But if they're your match, they're just as strong as you, so they might say no. You're supposed to come to me, motherfucker. That's why I say, if this is a mental match, y'all are at a standoff. And I feel like, listen, the gentleman with this man here, who's the lover, and Birds of Paradise, the peacock, my friend, is a male. The female peacock's just a cute little brown bird who just walks around doing nothing, chilling. Okay? The peacock's got all the fucking feathers. So the peacock is the one that builds the cute little nest. Like, okay, if we're watching a Birds of Paradise documentary right now, okay, the peacock's like, hey, not the peacock, but that little orange bird with the big eyes or whatever. Like, they get their feathers all pretty. They make the den. They make the nest. Okay, so I feel like it's gonna have to be the man that makes the move. All right, and I feel like this is someone that's an octopus too, and they basically they can make the move. That makes me think they've been sitting there waiting, staring at you, mentally waiting for you to make the move, thinking because you're the man. They're like, no, you're the man. When it comes to a checkmate, we go by genetics here, and this is a man's card. We leave it up to the cards here because a woman can make the move. Let's be honest here. So yeah, no, they're saying specifically the man wants to be the one to do it. and the man should be the one to do it. This is how the other person sees it. So I feel like whoever it is you're in love with, all right, this is their standpoint on it, but that doesn't mean that they're exclusive to that idea. This is just what they think on it. After the end of the day, I feel like they'll come out the woodworks and make a move on you too. I feel like just to I don't know, this will speed things up. So whoever's looking for you, I mean, whoever you're looking for is looking for you too. So it's like I don't know, you just have to trust yourself, or gather more evidence until you trust yourself more. I don't know, get an answer. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. And that went on kind of long. I got a little lost in pod too. I don't know how long that took. But either way, it's time for me. Oh, no, no, Siri, no. Okay, it's time for me to get off. Okay, so I hope you have a great night. And I'll probably be back tomorrow, maybe in the morning. Maybe morning, afternoon. Anyway.